there's been this very long, standing feud between vampires and Lycans, and in this movie, Selene is very much disenfranchised from both. She's not really part of the team of vampires anymore. She starts out the movie basically on the run from everybody. Having, in Underworld 4, she'd sort of struck out on her own with her daughter and is basically looking for Michael. So now she finds herself, really on the run from everyone. I think she's had enough. She's been around for thousands of years. She's lost everything that's important to her, and she's got really nothing to fight for. I think she's really just over it. I think the one thing that's kind of keeps her going is the possibility of finding Michael, who has proved fairly elusive now for a while. But she's really weary. She's over it, and she has got this Corvinus blood that makes her very powerful. But at the same time, she's not invincible. She's got quite, it's bristling with enemies. I don't know. I'm always so pleased that people want to see this. I find Selene such a tragic character. Really, she's so often, she just wants to kind of love someone and have them not betray her. And I think that it's sometimes quite difficult with a female heroine in a movie like this, because you can't just flip it. You do want your female lead to have an emotional life in a slightly different way, I think, than you do a man. And I think that's partly why I think women and men like to see, women kicking ass, taking names. But I also think there's a sort of historical kind of legacy element to it that I think people find appealing. I really do like the fact that there's all these new different characters, and there's such a transformation going on for Selene in this movie, and the stakes are very, very high.
Hi, Vali here, and I've got some movie title trivia for you with a list of movie names that have become part of everyday speech. Now, let's start off with the movie Single White Female. My new roommate is kind of needy. I hope it doesn't turn into a single white female scenario. Fatal Attraction. The sex was great, but I think there might be a fatal attraction thing going on. Animal House. We went to a frat party last week and it was a total animal house. Rashomon. Trying to investigate this murder was like a Rashomon. Everyone had a different story. Gaslight. He married this woman and proceeded to gaslight her to try and get her money. Sophie's Choice. My daughter's play is at the same time as my son's first football game. It's going to be a real Sophie's Choice. Rayman. That guy is a genius. He's like a total Rayman catfish. I totally got a catfished last year. She turned out to be a 44-year-old guy. Groundhog Day. This week at work was the same, day after day. It was like Groundhog Day situation. Have you ever used any of these sayings? Are there some I missed? Let me know in the comments below. And remember to subscribe to our channel for all the best trailer releases. See ya!